Hey everyone, Aubrey Morel here with Morel Designs, and I have yet another quick little kiln opening. I have just not been able to get full loads lately. I've been so busy with some super secret stuff that I hope to be able to share with you soon, but until then, we just get little tidbits in our kiln. So I'm gonna get started because I do need to go to work in a minute. So I've been making some mugs with my logo on them. And I've just been kind of getting creative, doing random things. Anyway, so here's one of them. This is my Cinco Rojo clay, and I left it raw on the outside. And then I did a leopard print with my satin matte squeeze bottles. I did stamp my logo on the front, and I just did cream on the insides of these because it's fast and easy. Next one, I did an orange leopard, same process, but I did a bigger stamp. It's hard to stamp these and to not make it out of round, so you can see it's not perfectly round anymore, but it's fine enough for me. If it were for a customer, I would probably do it a little different, but so like it's just not quite perfect. It's close, but not perfect. And this one I just did like some blue stripes. I was just playing around. My logo, cream. Now this, I don't know if I like. This is Amaco's Lilac Matte, and it's very matte. I probably should have put another coat on here. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely... It's very, very, very matte, especially on this clay. Yeah, I like the satin mattes better. There's at least a little bit of sheen to them. Oh, next one. I like red. Oh, it's pretty. The red leopard. Cream. And this is Coyote's Chrome Green, which is a beautiful dark green color. I hope it doesn't look black on there for you, but it's definitely green. Gorgeous color green. I love it. It looks good. This one I had fun with. So this is the bowl that I threw when I was doing a review of a pottery wheel. And so I just wanted to do some more leopard stuff. I haven't done leopard in a while. And I thought, you know, someone's either gonna love it or hate it. It's a really bold combo, but I love it. So this is something I've done many, many times before, and I just love the way it looks. So this is under glaze that I painted on at Greenware stage. And it is the Saks True Flow in Jet Black, and I love the finish that satin matte, or no, that underglaze has. And then I used my Speedball Clear to do a little leopard print design. Typically I go back with mother of pearl and go over these with that, but in case someone wants to put this in the microwave, I'm not gonna put the pearl on it this time. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I even did it on the bottom. It's so cute. And then I did red gloss from Mako on the inside. She's gorgeous. If you like leopard. All right, that was all that was on the top shelf. 5, 6, 7. This is what I got last time. She's reliable. This is my kiln named Eve. Adam is behind the camera. I always forget that I named them because I'm not used to calling an object a name like that, but don't drop anything. I had to stack some posts, so I'm trying to be careful to not knock one off. Okay. Oh, can't wait. So I won't be able to post this until after Mother's Day, but I custom order for a vase for Mother's Day. A lot going on here. He kind of told me he wanted a vase with a bunch of different dates on it, dates that were like significant to them and her, and I'm sure there's kids' birthdays on here and stuff like that. I don't really know, anniversary maybe, I'm not sure, he didn't tell me what the dates were, but those are all stamped in around it. And then I hand carved this tooled leather section. And then there's some stitching on here, and then he wanted their family's brands, so that's one of them, and here's the other. And then I did cream on the inside, and then I used my leather texture roller to finish out the rest of it. But it looks good. Oh, it's alumina hydrate, I'll scrub off. But that looks so good. He's gonna love that. She's gonna love that. Very nice. All right, another custom order I received. It looks good. Okay, this is a yarn bowl. She said, I kind of like this and this that you've made before. Can you combine them? And so I just kind of made something. She liked this Aztec kind of carved design, so I added that on both sides. And then she wanted her brand on there, so I added that. And she wanted that chrome green color. So that's what's on the inside, and I put it here to tie that in. And then I did my stitching, and I just do that. I push the holes, and then I have white slip in a slip trailing bottle, and that's how I do all the stitching. And it worked really well. That looks great. Few more things. This one I made because I wanted to, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and it's actually really cute. I love it. Okay, I have to add luster to it still, but so a while back I bought these molds that are supposed to be like a mirror frame or picture frame or whatever. So the frame I'm going to paint gold, and then it says Jesus loves you on the inside. And then I still need to test, like do a real test on all these underglazes that I've been given. I have a set of kiwi underglazes and a set of the newly formulated speedball underglazes. So this pink is part of the newly formulated speedball. And it actually looks really nice. So I need to work on that video. I need to do the testing. I did make a plate, and it has been bisque fired. That I was gonna like do all the stripes on and stuff, but anyway, the brown is one of the kiwi underglazes, and I don't know about you, but I have so much trouble with brown underglaze. Like, it's usually really thick and clumpy, and it flakes off. Well, theirs was like so fluid. It felt amazing to paint with, and it's not flaking or bubbling or anything. Like, it looks really good. And I used the speedball clear over all this. The black is just my Saks black that I like. I did cream on the inside. Anyway, I'm gonna add gold to the frame, but I just thought that those colors would look so cute, and they're fun. I should have let the black dry a little bit more before I added the clear, because there's a little bit of bleeding from where the brush, you know, strokes were. But that looks good. I'm really happy with that. That's fun. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, so this is a bowl. I have made this bowl already. A lady bought it, and then she asked me if I could make another one to match it. So I had to get my shrink ruler out and measure it all perfectly. I'm gonna go get the old one. So I tried really hard to get the shape correct and get the measurements correct so that they would look nice together. Anyway, this was the original one, and it's dirty because it's been out here, and I'm gonna wash it before I send them back to her. So that's the old one, and here's the new one. It's not exact, but it's close. I mean, for having to do it at 2 different times, I think they look pretty similar. So awesome. And they still stack okay. Cool. Yay. That means her plates and so these plates back here are hers. So her order is finally done. She's been waiting for so long. I don't know what I was thinking with this. I should have done it dark. It's just a little trinket dish that we had. And that's Clayscapes cream. Anyway, Somebody might want that, but it's kind of boring if you ask me. All right. Now this did something weird. Okay. I made a little planter set for a friend. We did trade. She did my hair and I making her some things. So this is her little planter. She'll look cute in her bathroom, and I wanted to do like the live edge look on the plate and that. I say it did something weird because probably where some drips were that I didn't scrub in like I should have. And then that doesn't matter because it's on the inside, but that's cute. I just love the organic shape of it all. Very fun, very cute. Cool. All right. So this last piece, so she sent me, same lady sent me a picture of something she wanted for her counter. And she said she wanted it to be like 10 to 12 inches wide and 10 to 12 inches tall, which I vastly underestimated how much clay that would take. And I'm not skilled at throwing huge things yet. I will continue to work on it. Anyway, I centered it in 4-pound increments. So it's 16 pounds in total. And what I did is I did the first 12 pounds and threw that. And then the last 4 pounds, I added coils to make it taller because it was just starting to flop. And I was like, okay, this is not working. Anyway, I don't know. It's not exactly what she wanted, but it's gonna, it's huge and it's not round, which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I'm so hard on myself and I'm so picky. Most people are like, no, I love when it's organic. Oh, and there's a crack. There's several cracks, which means it won't hold water. I don't know if she was gonna put water in it. You see that crack right there? Definitely goes all the way through. Where? Yeah, right there. Okay. So I may get to remake this. It looks cool though. I mean, it's organic. I don't know what else to call it. So it's my first time making anything that big. And this is a mixture of B-Mix and Cinco Rojo because I didn't want it to be super dark, but I didn't want it to be white either. So I did a 3-to-1 ratio. I did three red, 1 white, and it gave me this color. So you can still see some of the marbling in there because I didn't wedge it quite enough, I guess. Anyway, we'll see what she thinks about that. I may try to give her something else to kind of make up for the crack. And if she needs it to hold water, then I'll just be remaking it anyway. But I think it's just gonna have like twigs in it on her counter, so we'll see. But that's that. Oh, it's heavy. And I could have fit so much more in here, but I do have more that needs to be fired, but I had to do some glaze testing first, so I would know how to glaze them anyway. So we've got a couple shelves up in here. Oh, and I didn't. I didn't write this one down. Okay, this is a yarn bowl. Where's my lighting? I might have to go back closer to my lighting. We'll figure this out. Better? Okay. A yarn bowl, and I did birch, birch, light flux, and cordovan combo. I think I could have done a couple more coats, but this is like a super runny one, so I was kind of nervous. You can see where I put more on the inside, and it's supposed to do all of that stuff. I might refire this one. I don't love that. Oh, okay. All right, Kenzie pulled out the next one.
I added stuff to that one.
What did I do? Oh, yeah, Kenzie helped me make this one. And I think I just did Amaco's matcha gloss on here.
I did the flowers and the leaves.
Kenzie added the flowers and leaves to this one. I like this glaze. It's very rustic and pretty. Okay, signal keeps going out. I don't know what to do. I think we're back. can show. Anyway, matcha gloss, 3 coats. It's very pretty. I like her. She's one of the more expensive amaco glazes. So I don't know if I'll continue to buy it, but I like it. This is one of the glazes that I picked for a combination that I'm trying to recreate, so I thought I would just use it. Cone pack, 5, 6, 7. I got probably a 5.5, which is what I like. Okay, and I posted a while back about making these school trays. So here's the first one. This is just Mako pink gloss, but those are so cute. They're so fun. But I do think they stack pretty well. The glaze on the yarn bowl with the flowers was Amaco's matcha gloss.
And I'm the one that put the flowers on the bowl.
And Kinsey's the one that put the flowers on the bowl. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is part of a set, so I'm going to hold on to that until we get the other shelves out.
She said that tray is awesome. I shelled it.
Eh, goodness.
Sure.
One of my posts was knocked over. Didn't hit anything. We're fine. They they go in the back there.
I moved your light on.
It's okay. Kinsey did a great job putting the flowers on there.
Yeah, I got bored, so I didn't want to do it anymore.
She was gonna do more and then got bored, so that's what we left with. Okay. It's fine. Okay, this is a set. So this is like a soup and cracker plate set. Obviously, you can put whatever you want in here, but that was kind of the idea when I made it. Excuse me. And this is, I did that right in the microphone. I'm so sorry. Jungle Gems Cheetah. There are a few that don't craze, of the Jungle Gems that don't craze at Cone 6. This is appeared to be one of them, and I don't see any crazing, so that's good. But I thought that was cute. I'm a fan of leopard print, and that was close. So, but yeah, a little soup mug and spot for your crackers. There is a little divot in here for the base of the cup to sit. But that's cute. Here, you want to set things down for me? Thank you.
I don't want to break any of it.
Oh, there's a lot going on up in here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's cool.
Any bells?
What clay? That is Laguna Bee Mix clay. What else was before that? There was another one. Oh, okay. Cool. This one turned out really cool. Okay, so this is 2 coats of obsidian and then 2 thick coats of amaryllis over that. That's like almost like a galaxy effect. That turned out really cool. I hope the lighting is catching on that because that looks so cool. I really like that one. So the reason I am doing all these glaze combinations is I want to find like my staple glazes that I like to use so I can make like sets of things and, you know, more mass production type stuff. But
is there not a bottom to
I get tired of like rethinking what glazes I want to use. So
is there not a bottom to that one?
Remember, you have a mic on, so if you're whispering, it's not a whisper. No, there's not a plate to that one. That one's just a cup. And this one is also just a cup. A glaze combo I've been wanting to try for a long time, but I should have put one more coat of the Sapphire Float. So this is 3 coats of Sapphire Float. Blues tend to take 4 coats to get saturation, for me, the way I glaze anyway. Anyway, that's 3 coats of Sapphire Float, and then 3 coats of Ancient Copper, which that was the last of my Ancient Copper. But they overlap just a little bit. That's gorgeous. Very pretty. So these can be like cappuccino cups or coffee cups or soup cups because they're hefty. They're pretty and not quite round because I got the rim too thin. Huh? Hefty?
Yeah.
Large? I don't know. Large? Let's see. Another yarn bowl. I really like this combination. It's cute. 2 coats of winter wood, and then 3 coats of satin patina, and then 3 coats of honey flux, and they each overlap slightly. And then the inside is just the honey flux. Yeah, ancient copper pings for a while after you use it, but it's always fine. It's just a pingy one. I don't remember what I did on this one. Yeah, wait, hang on. Let me look at my camera roll here. I was gonna do... Oh, okay. Right? Yeah. This is... Okay. This is 3 coats of honey flux. 2 coats... Someone else can hear, so I don't know if it's... Maybe it's something on your end. Okay, somebody else chime in. I don't know. 3 coats of honey flux, 2 coats of deep fire brick red. Okay, thank you. 1 coat of ancient jasper. That's a very fun... Amazon needs to go away. Notifications. Very pretty. A lot happening in there. Cool, cool. I like it. But I put some extra little dots on the other side. I actually don't... Oh!
Ow,
Just hit my daughter in the head. You gotta be careful. Can you hear now? That's weird. And I think everyone else can hear, but I wonder why yours cut out.
Christy,
All right. I really love this yarn bowl. Okay. This one was fun, and also...
I keep on saying...
Well, Mimi is working, so Mimi is probably like getting off and on as she's able to. See what I'm saying?
Hey, Mimi.
I have all these underglazes that I need to test out. I have the kiwi underglazes, I have the newly formulated speedball underglazes, and I have some fundamentals underglazes, and I made like over 100 test tiles. I just have not had time to sit down and film that because I was going to post a video about it. Anyway, but this is the new kiwi underglazes. This is their pink. It's got a funky name, but I can't remember. Pink, there you go. Anyway, this is a bow yarn bowl, and she's adorable. I love her. I went simple. It's just the pink underglaze and then speedball clear over the whole thing. And B-Mix is like a nice creamy white color, so didn't really need anything else. Isn't that cute? I like that. She says, hi, baby, working, but looking as much as I can.
I'm not a baby.
You are her baby. You're my baby, too.
No, not.
Yes, you are. I don't know if I can share this one. I probably shouldn't. It's a face mug, but it was a Father's Day one, so we're gonna set that aside. Nobody you know.
Well, why can't I hear the name?
All right. What are you? 2 times honey flux over... Okay, so it's 2 coats of sangria and then 2 coats of honey flux. That's pretty. It's very nice. I actually have never tried sangria either, and that's a spectrum floating glaze. Very cute. I like that. I like that it still breaks the pink on the edges of things. Very nice. So that's also another one of those soup or cappuccino mugs. What art thou? I'm having to go through my...
It's that one right there.
Yeah, it could be either one of those. I don't know. Okay, it's...
I don't think that one has a handle.
Okay, I think this is the honey flux one. So, okay, I think it's 2 coats of floating lavender. Nope, that's, shoot.
She said that's a pretty mint.
Okay, hang on. Hi, Amanda. Let's see. Okay, this is 2 coats of floating lavender and then 2 coats of honey flux over that. Hi, Jacqueline, you made it. Very cute purple. Kind of wish it had run a little more. I like the inside where it kind of gets a little drippy. All right, and then this one's gonna be the other one. So this is 2 coats of micro pearl. Oh yeah, that is the micro pearl. Okay, 2 coats of micro pearl and then 2 lavender mist. And so I'm telling all these glaze combinations because I have a lot of pottery friends that watch. So if you're not a pottery person, you're probably like, I don't need to know what colors they were, but so, you know. And I feel like the signal out here is not great, so I may have to like refilm this later to put on YouTube. That one's pretty. I wish you could see. The lighting is not the greatest, but that's pretty. It's so nice to finally have stuff that I can put on my website. I haven't been able to do a site restock in a long time. I've been so busy with other things. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting till I have the plate out for that one. Okay, this one I did not go down very far because I thought it was going to be super runny. It's actually still really cool, but I'm going to sand the base of this one. Okay, this is 2 coats of honey flux, 2 coats of lavender mist, and then 1 coat of green tea. And I don't know if you can see, in person it is really pretty to see all the variation in colors. You can catch the greens and the purples in there. And then I just do white on the inside. That's really pretty. This is raw clay down here, so I'm going to sand that to be smooth so when you hold it, it's like nice and soft. That's pretty. It's not rough as it is, but I want to make it super soft.
So smooth.
I don't know how I feel about you.
Me.
I might refire this one. I don't know. What do y'all think? It is
It's fine.
3 coats of green tea, which I love green tea. It's this really pretty shimmery green down here. And then, and then 1 coat of cordovan over that. It just didn't like melt like it was supposed to. Probably because I go to a cone 5.5. Cone 6 probably would make it melt like it's supposed to, but I might refire that one. Add some flux or something and give it some movement. I don't know.
Holy crap,
I'll think
just
about it.
flying through here.
This one also. Okay.
Hey, they're pretty, Mom. Stop. It's
No.
fine.
If I don't like it, okay. This one is 2 coats of raspberry mist. I gotta keep in mind the camera's out here. 2 coats of raspberry mist and 2 coats of birch, which was supposed to be a runny combination. Again, I fired a cone 5.5, not 6, so it wasn't as runny as that one I saw was. I don't know. I wanted it to blend more. So again, I might add some flux to this top portion to make it move a little bit more. I don't know. I like where it breaks the pink in there. That's pretty.
Mom, there's bugs flying through here.
Yeah, there's bugs. I know.
Oh, that's just
Okay. This is also a gift, so I'm gonna cover the logo on it and then show you the rest of it. Or I'll just show you the back. This is 2 coats of honey flux, 2 coats of iron luster.
I want to see it more.
No. But that's pretty. Strawberry cupcakes. It does, doesn't it? Don't show that. This is a new glaze that Mako just came out with, called green jasper. So I did 1 coat of snow and then 2 coats of green jasper. That one looks really cool. I don't know, it reminds me of a forest somehow, like a wintry forest. That's pretty. Can you see how it gets like metallic in the green there? That's really pretty. I like that one. this is...
I think you need to go back to the top for that.
No, this is gonna be two coats of tourmaline and 2 coats of amber quartz. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. It actually looks like that matcha gloss though, which is easier to just apply 1 glaze instead of 2. But it's nice and like it has these little brown drips. It's really nice. And then I did white on the inside of these mugs, so wherever it overlaps, it's, you know, I like this. Some people may not, but what are you doing?
It's hurting my mosquito bites.
Well, I need to move.
Well, you're gonna
Okay, this is one of my favorite combinations. It's 3 coats of honey flux, and no, 2 coats of honey flux, 3 coats of what am I saying? 2 coats of river birch, 3 coats of black walnut, and then it like turns green. Pretty, pretty. I like this shape. It's a very interesting shape. Most of these mugs are on the larger side. Probably 16 to 18 ounces. Whoa. I don't know. What is this one?
Ooh.
Is it at the bottom here? Smoky Merlot and Winterwood, I think. Yep.
Red.
Okay. Interesting. 3 coats of Smoky Merlot. And then 2 coats of Winterwood over that. And it gets like this, it's got this like vibrant purple. Can you see that? Vibrant purple and, oh, that's cool. Very interesting. The copper one is still pinging. I know, it's gonna do it for a while.
Is there another layer?
Yes.
So much.
There's, I know, for the first time. Okay, 3 coats of river birch and 3 coats of Albany slip brown. Just a nice little creamy looking, cappuccino looking, I don't know. Very simple. That would be a good staple glaze. There's something in my mouth. Glaze combination though. That's nice. What are you doing?
Grabbing this.
Oh, okay. Scaring me.
Can I take them out? Or are you going to show the camera?
You can do it. That's fine.
We got cone 7, 6,
Okay.
and 5. So.
I know. I'm excited. This is same thing. 2 coats of river birch and then 3 coats of black walnut, which I love. One of my absolute favorites. Gorgeous. Girl, you're being noisy.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what are you? 3 times alabaster, 2 times lavender mist. That's pretty. Very pretty. The alabaster made the lavender mist go matte because lavender mist is usually shiny glaze. So pretty. I'll tell you later.
Oh. Okay. I know now.
Okay, what's that? Oh. Oh, 3 coats of Arctic blue and 3 coats of ancient jasper. That copper one's go crazy. That's cool. I don't know if I love it, but it is neat. Okay. Oh, I gotta get more shelves out now. I really thought I would have some shelf cleanup to do because some of those were supposed to be really runny. But we're good.
get the plate.
Oh, I thought it was stuck. I don't know what. Oh, has a little bit of thing I gotta grind off there. Okay. I don't know what got into me, but I was like, I'm just gonna hand paint. Well, yeah, took forever. But isn't that cute? This is another one of those soup and cracker sets. And then this is, again, one of the kiwi underglazes. Their brown is the only brown that I've found that doesn't get all thick and clumpy, and it's like, it flows really nice. And it's I used their brown and added some of their white to it to make it a little bit more lighter color, but isn't that cute? Cute little set. I like that. Careful, please.
If I just go.
Okay, I forgot this one was a set, so I'm gonna get that cup back.
Oh,
This is the one that's pinging. This is that sapphire floating ancient copper, but I made the plate.
that one didn't have a set.
I thought it didn't. I forgot. I was glazing really late at night. You forget things. Cute. I love that. That's a really pretty glaze combo. I'll probably make that. Girl, you just be still.
Oh, because the first one was a cute by something like this the other way.
You're not going to get to be out here if you're not. That's not. Okay. Well, these did not turn out at all like I wanted them to. Can't even see. Okay. Yeah, these are not good. This is why we test.
Yeah, I made those.
I know, I used them as my testers.
Yeah,
so
they're not very good.
I'm trying to get this. Trying to get this glaze combination. It's supposed to be like a greenish blue in the center with some drippiness on the edge, which this looks correct, but this is not supposed to be brown. This is supposed to be like blue-green. So I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's supposed to be blue-green. And then I don't know what happened with this one. Oh, textured cascade was the base for this one, and it's not at all correct.
I don't have a lot of clay to make those. It's go wonky.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Fine. They were testers. This one was iron luster, and then this one was that matcha gloss, which I could probably get this one to work if I make it this thicker. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. I'm trying to figure out the glazes that I need to put on these plates. I'll get there. Okay, 2 more things and we're done. 2 more of the school trays. This one is in lustrous jade, so just a cute green color. And then the last one is purple crystal, which is like bobcat purple if I ever did see it. It's very bright. But
It's not that bobcat purple, but it's still kind of bobcat.
anyway, these stack nicely for the cabinet. So if you bought, okay, they're not perfect because they're handmade. They do stack. So, very cute. Okay. So I found a couple glaze combinations that I think we will continue to use. Comments, I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up with those.
There's so many.
Yes. That purple, yeah, that's a really bold purple. That was the end of the kiln opening. I was gonna put this on YouTube. We'll have to see if the video is clear or not. Every time I do a live video out here, when I watch it back, it's like really fuzzy. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm sorry if you're coming in on the end of this, but you'll get to watch the replay. So thanks for hopping in, watching with us, and great job to drop it. Yep, hey, we're gonna drop too. You're all good. I'll see you all later. Bye.